the movie has been invented, there have been many films that have been considered greats. One of these greats, directed by Quentin Tarantino, filmed in the 1990s, is Pulp Fiction. Like most Americans, I have seen many movies over the course of my life, so I think this alone gives me enough credibility to discern what is a good movie or not. Another detail about me is that I actually aspire to become a filmmaker myself, and I have studied the industry, so I think that also adds to my knowledge. Using my discretion, I truly believe that Pulp Fiction is a great film. I hope by the end of this I may convey my knowledge to you about the plot, the production, and the commercial success of Pulp Fiction. To some, the plot of Pulp Fiction can be confusing, yet somehow very intriguing. The story contains many characters, such as two gangsters named Jules and Vincent, played by Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta. Another main character is Marcellus Wallace, who is married to Mia Wallace, who is played by Uma Thurman. Marcellus is a gangster, actually a gangster leader, who has hired Jules and Vincent as guns for hire. Also dealing with Marcellus Wallace is Butch Coolidge, who is a fighter under Marcellus Wallace, yet Marcellus wants him to quit. Butch does not want to quit, so he runs away. Therefore, Marcellus has hired Jules and Vincent to chase him on an adventure. As you can see, there are many characters spanning many scenes across the movie, so it can be hard to keep up with. Yet still, it's a great film. Yet this film could not be great if it weren't for the production process that it had to go through. The movie was directed by Quentin Tarantino in Southern California, across many locations that are familiar to many people who live in Los Angeles. The script was written by Quentin Tarantino and Roger Avary, but Quentin Tarantino takes full credit. The film was produced by Miramax Films with a starting budget of $8.5 billion, or I found at faculty.washington.edu as a study on the film and filmmaking. The movie was filmed from September 20th, 1993 to November 30th, 1993, and was finally released on October 14th, 1994. Because of this hard work that the production team had to go through, and the genius writing of Quentin Tarantino and Roger Avary, the film received much commercial success. In its first week at the box office, Pulp Fiction made $9,311,882 gross sales. By the end of its stay at the movie theater, it had made $107,928,762 million. I found this at imdb.com, or the internet database for films. The film also won many awards, such as an Oscar for Best Writing in 1995 and a BAFTA Film Award in 1995 as well. The film also won many other awards. It has left a legacy, topping many lists such as the Empire Top 500 Movies and topping Time's All-Time 100 Movies. I found these at empireonline.com and entertainment.com. Not to mention, I know many people who love the film as well. My mother, for example, saw the film 4 times when it was in theaters. I think this is the ultimate way of explaining how well a film does. Pulp Fiction is, and I think will always will be, one of my favorite films. I hope by now you may leave this room knowing how to explain the plot and understand the production process and knowing the commercial success that the film had achieved. Although many of the actors that starred in Pulp Fiction have moved on and have starred in many other films, and Quentin Tarantino has directed and wrote many other films, and the 1990s are long gone, Pulp Fiction is still one of the favorite movies of all time in many people's hearts, and it will still live on forever.